Okay, this is a tutorial for Long Distance Call by Muddy Waters. I moved the camera closer because it's a bit more important for you to see the fretboard now than my hands. Although the picking pattern at the start is quite important. So it's sort of like flow along to the song and sort of try and hit a muted E string as a bass note as you go. It doesn't need to be super specific, but as long as you're sort of moving to the groove, your hands will pretty much do it themselves. Anyways, the intro, this isn't standard tuning. The reason I like it, I'm quite partial to standard tuning slide because I just see open tunings. And it's a bit harder too, so that's kind of fun. But first lick without the slide, the intro lick, I'll just do it with my finger so you can see exactly where it is. So you slide twice onto the 12. So 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 10, and then on the B, 12, 12, 12, 12 again, yeah. So it's just E and B strings of the slide. Then the second line, starting again on the E string on the 12, but instead of gapping, it's more together. Now, how you end that line is pretty much up to you. I think the way he does it in the record is he goes on the lead. It does less notes. I like to walk down. I think it's pretty cool. But anyways, similar start to before. So now, when you go from, don't worry about being too specific, just sort of slide and listen to it and you can tell when to change strings. I didn't mute the B string, just sort of followed it through, but it works if you listen to it. And then the N starts on the B instead of the E. Sorry. Pretty much like the ending of the last one. And then I just maybe I can move it closer. Yeah. I like on the E string just moving into to the second one. And just the blues walk up. You have your pinky here as well, so it's pointer on the D on the first fret, middle finger on the A second fret, and then the E on the second fret. Then you make this shape. It's middle finger on the G string on the 3, pointer on the B string on the 2, and ring finger on the E string on the 3. And then you so you hit the G string, and then the bottom 2 with your pointer finger sliding up almost. And you pick them together. And then if you'll see, I'm doing the bass note. If you practice it, you'll get it. So back down to 1 fret. So we go from here back. And it's important that when you go either up or down, instead of playing the bass note, you actually pick the G. And when you come down, because you can hear the difference. And up again. So that comes like just before the end of the beat. I don't know how to explain it, but like it comes earlier than it feels right almost. It's 3, 4, 1, 2, 1. And that lick is on the E on the 3, hammer onto the 4, and then the D string on the 2. And then it's just an A chord, A bar chord, but with your finger on the E. And that's the same lick in halfway, but 1 fret, like 1 string down, sorry, on the A. And the timing of both of them is kind of, comes a bit earlier than it should, then it feels right. Now what you can also do, there's this lick, I don't think it's in the recording, but I add, when you go to the A, I hear him go. In the recording, I swear he only does, like he bends it, but if you do the chord together with bend, and then that's E, B, open, so you go half step bend on the 3 on the E to open E and B, and then bend again. So if you put all that together, it sounds quite nice. So just, I feel like get the basic one and then add the lick and mix it up wherever you feel like it should be. It kind of doesn't really matter where you put it. It sounds nice anyway. And then again, you come in early with this, like you sort of hit the bass note, and then you've got this E major chord. So you go, so. So, let's see if I can actually get, there we go. That's nice. So, oh. You go. You're doing this thrill on the G string on the 1 when you pick the chord. And then you pick the chord while doing the thrill. E string as well. And then you hit the open high E string. So you come on that like muted strum early. I wasn't even looking, my bad. that slide lick, I'm pretty sure on the reckon, he goes open E, and then slide up to the 5th, and then you slide up to the 5th twice, and then slide down and sort of like let it go. You don't need to pick down to do that. You actually just need to let it go. So don't be rough on the slide. So it's open E. Do that twice. And then slide up to the 5th. And then also hit the B on the 5th. Now, I personally don't like that because it does that twice. At middle and the end of the verse. I don't like that at the start. I do it on the E. I actually do 1 fret down. So I go on the 4th and 3rd instead of the 5th and 4th. So it's... So instead of... It's... So yeah, slide up. And then it's on the B string. That's just continuously sliding up to the 5th. So open B. Oh, actually, you don't hit the open B. Same chord again. So after you do that, that first lick, blues walker, the turnaround, that same lick on the E string again, early E. So this is all the same, just a bit shorter than before. And now this lick is shorter, so this lick I will actually go up to the 5th. So I'll go to the 4th on when it's longer, and when it's short I go to the 5th. I don't know, it just sounds like it's resolving itself a bit better. So you don't do that this time, just... And then it just repeats itself, so... I like adding differences each time, just to, I don't know, make it unique. Like, for example, like strum it a bit more while you're waiting. Or maybe strum onto the vocals, maybe. Move it up a lot just before you go. Only up to the 4. And now because it's shorter to the 5th. Okay, and now there's the slide solo. Now, I definitely don't do the slide solo like he does in the song, because I'm pretty sure in the song he just does the same thing. Same thing as the same thing as the slide, not. I like to do the sort of something branching off the, I guess, classic live slide solo he does for a lot of songs. So it started a bit differently. It's on the 12. Add some slide downs and up if you're feeling funky, and then again. Now on that 4th one, because that's the intro to the solo, I like to do my own thing where I just sort of pick as I go down. Doesn't really matter where you pick. I guess you can try and hit like like there's certain notes that might sound a bit better than others, but if you do it with enough conviction and vibes, it doesn't really matter. So like I said, slide up on the 12, on the E, and then 12, 12, 12, 10, 12, 12 on the B, 12, 12, 12, 12 on the E, and then on keep sliding up to the 12 on the B, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, just slide down. Now, I like to base my slide solo off what I would play if I wasn't playing slide. It might sound a bit weird, but I feel like if you get used to it and you're not originally a slide player, at least for me, that made it easier. So I wait a little bit, wait a beat, and then so it's sliding up to the 9 on the G, 8 on the B, 9 on the G, slide from 8 to 10 on the B. And then again, sorry. Same thing, but this one has an ending. So same start. Let's slide up to the 12, 10, 8. Slide up to the 8 from the 7, and then 9 on the G. And then you can just keep sliding up to the 9 on the G. And then you can also add the 8 to the 8 from the 8 on the B to the 9 on the G. That works as well. And then I like doing the walk up he does in the song. So and then I'll do this line, which is similar to this, but by doing octaves, you can move it up. So it's so on the A string, slide up to the 7, 5 on the D, 7 on the A, and then slide up all the way from 5 to 9. And then, so my idea with this line was to do that, is similar to this. And then walk down, so slide up from the 9 to the 12. That's the full walk down, because if you keep in mind you're in that turnaround bit. That's about as far as you can get before you have to do the down one. That makes sense. Sorry. And then I'll do it again, but only sliding up. Actually, no, I'll do it again. No, I'll slide only up to the 7 after going. very similar to this. Basically, almost exactly the same, but just up. Slide up to the 7 on the A, 5 on the D, 7 on the A again, slide all the way up to the 9 on the D, and then 7, 5, slide up to the 5, 7 on the G. Might make more sense if I put it all together, so it would be and then the same thing you did here, but just in the slide, if you know, like, if you just get the minor pentatonic notes for E, minor pentatonic E, can pretty much make a lot of slide licks based around it that will work together. So I'll do the solo again, my solo, with my finger, so you can see better where exactly it is that I am gonna be doing it with the slide. So it's with a slide. It's a bit hard for me to explain the solo, considering like I tend to just improv a lot of it. But if you just run the video back, I think it might be a bit easier. That was so bad. I'd say the hardest part is getting the timing for that, because I just messed it up again as well. So. Like getting that timing right, I found pretty hard, but the rest is pretty chill. Then the song goes through again. Same thing as before. Okay, so when you get to the turnaround, depending on whether you want to do like the live version, where after there's like and and that's the stop ending. And then it stops, and he goes and does like, there's a lot of like, you know, tells the story, and then if you listen to the live versions, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like another mew, another mew, another mew. If you want to do that, I would recommend listening to a lot of his live versions and seeing how the stop ending works. But I think the way it is on the recording, it might not, like, there's just a little gap, so I guess. So actually, that's the wrong ending. So that ending, after the stop ending, is that first lick is like the start, but the second time he does it, he doesn't hold it. He actually like slowly slides down. So I find that quite like, it's hard to explain. Like, you should work on that and do it, like, try to get it exactly like a lot of the recordings, because it, like, I don't know, has a very distinctive vibe from the start. So oh, my bad. And then it's just together. So it's G and B on the 9. So it's 12, 12 on the E, 12, 12 on slide down on the E, and then 12 on the B, 12, 12, 10, 8, 9 on the G, and then double stop. Sorry. And then you hold it, and then you can also pick the E as you slide down. So. See, right there, I accidentally did it differently, but still kind of sounds alright. So, like I said, this is like a lot of Muddy Water slide songs. If you know the basics, you can do your own thing or mess up, and if you play it off well enough, it sounds alright. That's pretty much it.